Hello there, this is Charlie from Jackson County, West Virginia, and I got something I think is kind of interesting to try this evening, and we'll take a stab at it. We'll try to go through this together and see what we end up with. Now, my wife's got this neat recipe book out, and I found a recipe in here. We looked at it and decided I was going to try this on my own, see if I can do it. It's called Cooking with Family Recipes and Remembrances by Janet F. Smart. And it's a real nice recipe book, all home recipes and everything. And on page 79, look here, no bake cookies, right there under my fingers. Top one right there. Okay, that's what we're gonna make. It don't sound too hard, it's only got 6 ingredients. Now here we go. See this little thing? These are real neat. It's a little bag filled with BBs and it's heavy. Hold your pages down for you so that they won't flop open on you when you're trying to read off the recipe book. You can use it when you're reading novels or anything like that too. So here we go. Let's get started here. Right now, ahead of time, I put a stick of butter in this pan and got it kind of melty like. See that right there? It's kind of melty like. And we're going to put that on the stove. And I got it heat on it. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some of the ingredients here. I'm gonna put some milk in. Ooh, that's kind of full, but I'm gonna see if I can get it in here. Whoa! Hold on just a minute. It's kind of full. Here we go. I got it in. Okay, I spilled some.
I think I turned the heat down a little bit too.
I think I got a little bit too hot. Okay, let me wipe some of this milk up right here. Hold on. This is my first time, you know, but I'm trying. Bear with me. We'll get her. Don't leave me yet. We're gonna get this. Okay, now.
And turn the heat down a little bit, honey.
I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit, honey. Probably to number 2 on that stove there. Now I've got the milk in there. Bear with me, I'm just an amateur, not even an amateur. I haven't graduated to that yet. Now I'm gonna put a cup of sugar in this.
3 cups, 2 cups. Read the ingredients, honey.
2 cups of sugar. So that'd be 4 of these. These are half a cup each. Right here, what I'm doing now. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to give her a try and see what happens. Now that's all the sugar you put in. That ends up being 2 cups of sugar. Now we're going to put the cocoa. Well, we're going to stir it up a little bit first. I got a wooden spoon. Some people complain if you rattle the pan too much when you're stirring. So see, that's not too bad. I'll just use a wooden spoon tonight so we won't get as many complaints. Well, I don't get complaints because I've never have done a cooking movie before. But here we go. See, I'm stirring it up. For some of you that's never even stirred a pot, I'm doing her now. Here we go. Watch this. I'm going to melt that sugar and I blend all that sugar and milk and butter, milk and sugar together right there in that pan. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and, while that's a heating, add the cocoa. This is, we use Hershey's cocoa. We try to stick with a good brand name. It smells good too. I like Hershey's. I like the smell of it. So now, here we go. We'll put my Hershey's cocoa in. There we go. Okay.
How much is that, honey?
That is 4 tablespoons of cocoa. That was 4 tablespoons of cocoa we just put in there. And this is probably, I hope you don't laugh your rear ends off too much. But anyway, it's almost like trying to potty train a little baby. But we're going to see if we can get through this. Just hang in there. Now we're going to bring this to a little simmer, a little boil. And I'm going to stir it while it's trying to come to a simmer. You see here? Look at that. Kind of pretty like, it's kind of chocolatey looking, okay. Now, here we go. Stirring a little bit more and get that boiling. And then after we get her boiling, we're going to boil it for about 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, we're going to take it off the heat and add the other 3 ingredients. I'll get to that in a little while. But right now, we've got the main first ingredients in. The butter, 1 stick of butter. We've got 2 cups of sugar and 4 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa. That's all we've got in this pan.
And milk.
Right now. Well, the milk. Yeah, we've got a half a cup of milk. Put that in there too. Okay, we're getting her heated up now. We're going to get her heated up, and we'll be back in just a jiffy here. Okay, we're back with you. Now I'm still boiling my ingredients here. Got a little bit less than a minute to go now, and we'll be getting these off the heat and add the other 3 ingredients, which we'll get to that here in just a minute, as soon as this timer on the stove here runs out. It's a little bit less than a minute to go. The total time for boiling is 2 minutes, and we're just about there now, so we're going to just hang in there until this boils. It is boiling. Okay, hey, turn this off.
Push timer.
Okay, got that noise off. Now here we go. We'll take this off the stove. This boiling ingredients off the stove right here. Now, this is kind of important here, what we're going to do next. I don't guess it matters which order this stuff goes in.
Vanilla first.
The vanilla, and by the way, it don't matter if you use imitation vanilla flavoring or regular vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. This happens to be pure vanilla extract. We get this at Sam's Club. It's not that much more expensive, but it seems to make things taste a lot better. Now we're going to take this and add 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Oh, I love the smell of vanilla. Oh man, that smells good. Now I'm going to get my teaspoon measure, and we're going to put 3 teaspoons of vanilla in this mix right here. And whoops, I better do it this way. This is getting a little awkward here. So here we go. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, there we go. A couple drops extra don't hurt. Nobody knows the difference. Let me lay it down over someplace. Now wait till cuckoo gets done and we'll proceed. There you go. Now, here we go. I gotta stir this in here a little bit. Now we're gonna add, it's still bubbling. Now what we're gonna do next is add our peanut butter. Now, in this Pampered Chef measuring container here, we've got a half a cup of peanut butter pre-measured. I'm gonna plop it right in there. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Get in there. Kind of. It's been a little difficult, but we'll get her. We'll just scrape that off her. Make sure we don't mess any of it up there. Okay, got that part done. Now, we're going to stir that real good. Off the burner, by the way. We're still off the burner. No heat, no extra heat going in this mix right now. But you just stir the daylights out of it, get it all mixed up. And I watched my wife do this before, but I never did. I just said, I'm glad I don't have to do that. But she kind of twisted my arm this evening, and well, never hurts to try to teach an old dog new tricks. This old dog's 75 years old, and he don't learn real fast. So, you know, that's just the way it is. But we're going to get this all mixed up real good together here. And just in case I splash any of it out on me, I got my nice apron on. Got this thing, decades ago. It says what it says right there. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Okay, here we go. Let's finish this here so before it messes up. And here we go now.
Add the oats now.
I gotta add the oats to this. That's my wife talking in the background.
I have to hurry him up.
She's behind the camera, but
I don't want these to ruin. I want
okay.
to have some good cookies tonight.
So now I got all that blended up, and guess what I'm going to do next? I'm going to put the oats in. These are quick oats, and I'm going to put 1 cup of them in.
Well, read the recipe.
3 cups. I got to put 3 cups in there. Okay, hang on there. Okay, here we go. This is 1 cup. Here we go. 1 cup. And I'll get another one out ready. Stir it just a little bit there. And boy, it takes a lot of oats. That's why they call them oatmeal cookies. And 2. Okay. Just coming right along. And 1 more. Oops, hang on now. We'll get her. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's 3 cups of quick oatmeal. And I'm stirring it up. See what it looks like? There's what it looks like while you're stirring it in. So you just take and you give that spoon put a lot of work into it, and you get that oats all blended into that. It'll make you nice and strong and make the best cookies you ever played, just the best cookies you ever put in your mouth. These cookies and a glass of ice cold milk go real good together. They're really good for a midnight snack too if you get sweet tooth later on in the evening. Now I'm stirring these up real good. I don't want no dry oats in this blend. I want everything to be blended up real nice. Oops. I just spilled a little dab on the stove right there. Let me get a spoon. Be right back. A little bit of it flopped out on me. That'd be all right. We're not going to worry about that. We cleaned the stove real good before we started. Now here we go. Boy, it gets stiff. I don't know how a poor little woman of mine does this. This is pretty stiff, but it's worth it. You just stir that up real good like that there. And
okay, we ready to go?
Now what I'm going to do is pause this just for a few minutes here while I'm stirring this, and then we'll be right back with you. Okay?
Okay, we're back.
Okay, back with you. Now, what we done here, we got our oats and all the ingredients mixed up. Now we're going to put them on wax paper to cool, and we're going to make little cookie-sized pieces out of them. You can get a video of this down here, darling. Well, I'll show you how you do this. You just kind of put them on that wax paper like that. It don't matter how pretty the little. Okay, we're back here with you, and what we're doing is spooning this no-bake cookie mix out and shaping it into little, cookie shapes. They're irregular. It don't make no difference how pretty they look. You're just going to eat them anyway. The presentation on these is not important. It's how they taste. We take these to church functions and stuff, and the first thing disappears off the dessert rack. You would not believe how good these things are. And people just says they want to learn how to make them all the time, and we've tried other people's no-bake oatmeal cookies, and they're not too bad. But the thing of it is, I think it's just the amount of ingredients you use in them that makes the biggest difference in these things. Just all kinds of irregular, see how they look? All kinds of irregular shapes and everything. It don't matter how pretty they look, you just got to get them out of here before they set up on you like cement. Out of this pan. And so you can't take all day shaping them in pretty little shapes. so that's the way you do it. And then you lick the pan after you're done. Lick the pan and the spoon. Everybody likes to lick the pan and the spoon. That's my job, usually. There we go. And there. See how they're looking? They're not doing too bad. Not too bad.
You're making, they're pretty big.
Pretty big? Well, let's just make them a little bit smaller then, for small people. And we just keep right on it going until we use all of it up out of the pan. And we'll see what happens here. Get her down here. They smell so good. Oh, that that good smell. There we go. We're gonna, we'll get them sometime this evening. What you do there, in case you wonder, okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm kind of scooping them up. They kind of stick to your spoon, so you get your 2 spoons like this, and you see how I'm doing that? You just kind of push it off of that spoon. What's a giant one there? I guess that can be mine. Look at that. So we might have to make another batch. As big as I made these things, we like to share them with friends, neighbors, our kids, and they're just real nice little cookies for people just to enjoy. Try to shape that, and they're starting to see they're set up on you and don't stick together quite as good, but that's.
I think you can eat the rest out of the pan.
Out of the pan?
Yeah, just eat that.
Well, this is just a little teensy.
Let me see you eat that.
See right here? Let me show you something. Look at this. See that right there? Oh.
Is it good?
It's good.
Did you do a halfway decent job?
I reckon. Thank you. Sorry for the bloopers in this, but man, these are good. And this is what you do, especially if you're the husband. You just get that pan and you just go to work on it. That's good. So, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy the cookies even more. Sorry I forgot it all over my face, but it was worth it. And see, look here, darling. Check this out. Look here. Ain't that pretty? Now, listen. Appreciate you listening to this. Share your comments if you care to make a comment. If you don't, that's fine too. If you can just watch it and then make your own cookies and enjoy them. But if you see any improvements I can make, please let me know. Like, maybe not try it anymore, but I do my best. And this has been Charlie from Jackson County, West Virginia. Remember, our West Virginia slogan, Mountaineers are always free. And that's 2 thumbs up. Thank you for listening. Hello.